Hello Mitofipa, today I'm bringing you another Ghanaian delicious recipe, fried yams served with Akonfem. And you know what? This fried yam will be fried in the air fryer. It still looks crunchy and delicious, but it's got less oil. So those looking for less fried foods, this is a recipe for you. So sit tight and let's start cooking. I'm also going to share with you a number of tips in getting this recipe right. So sit tight and let's cook. So first tip is how you select a good yam at the market. First of all, you have a general inspection using your fingers to run over the skin of the yam. Any soft bits tells you that the yam is getting rotten. Check the ends. If the ends are hard with no soft bits which look like it's rotten, then it is good. So here I am with a good yam, washed and ready for peeling. Tip 2. How to cut up your yam just like the street style. So just like I'm doing, cut the yam into halves, cut the half into another half, then you have the wedge, cut the wedge into 2 and then slice it by slanting it like so into nice little wedges with sharp wedged ends. It just gives you that crunchy bit at the end, just like they make it on the streets of Ghana. Should I say Accra? So it takes a little bit of practice to get into the flow of cutting them into nice wedges. This style does not give you uniform shapes, but I love it because you get these odd irregular shapes with nice wedges which are just crunchy. So next thing is to wash the yams to take a bit of the starch off it. So wash it till the water runs clear. The next thing is to salt the yams. 2 ways to do it is in salty water or with no water. Both ways work. Next, let's get on with that Akonfem. So I'm using the ready to grill guinea fowl from Aftrad Village Kitchen. It just makes life so easy. Who doesn't want easy ways, okay? So it's already seasoned. I got it out of my freezer and it had been thawing for some couple of hours, but it was still frozen. So yeah, I had to try and open it up a little bit and then get it in the oven. The oven was preheated as per packet instruction. Next thing is to grind some meko. We'll be using tomatoes, fresh fine tomatoes, scotch bonnet, red onion and some ginger, about half of that size. And my tip here, if you want really well flavored, proper authentic meko, please use asanka if you've got one, or your apotoyua. Same thing, asanka or apotoyua, depending on where you're coming from. But the way to make it so easy for you to grind is to finely chop up your ginger, onion, and anything that you find difficult to grind. So that's what I'm doing, using the knife to finely chop up the pepper and the onions and using my grater to grate my ginger. So I have a meko video on the channel. I will link it up for you to have a look. I give a lot of tips on how to grind the best meko, proper Ghanaian authentic meko. So this is just for demonstration, but I have linked that video for you to have a look, so do have a look. So meko done, checking that the salt is good and it was just perfect. meko was tasting good, and a little bit of touch, just adding in some sliced red onions for that extra crunch and that extra flavor. Now on to frying our yams. So I removed the yams from the water because you want very little moisture, at the same time just a bit to help cook the yams, and then added in a bit of oil. Yes, we are not frying in oil, but we need a little bit of oil to help the yams become like fried yams, otherwise it will be cooked or it will be like an oven baked yam. So a bit of oil helps to give it that fried effect. So the temperature settings for my air fryer will be in the description box. So now let's check on our Akonfem, which has been grilling for a while. Oh my goodness. So now it's looking all so juicy. Oh, the aroma was just was so good. So at this point I just wanted, it's nice and moist and succulent, but I wanted it to have a bit more drier effect, you know, like the street style when it is done on the barbecue grill. So I opened it up and I cut it up into smaller pieces, and hey, you need to try this. If you haven't tried Akonfem before, I would say have a try. And if you're in the UK, have a try of Aftrad Village Kitchen's ready to grill Akonfem. You will just love it. I can only tell you that you will love it, but you need to try it for yourself, and you need to let me know if that is true. Let's just soak in how juicy and delicious looking this Akonfem is. It's so tempting to just munch on this spine, which is so well spiced, but a little bit of patience will pay off. So yeah, let's wait. So for flavor and street style effect, cut it up into smaller pieces, put it back in the tray with a dripping oil, and then sprinkle a bit more of suya powder or kebab powder. They are the same thing. The Nigerians call it suya powder. In Ghana we call it chichinga powder or kebab powder. So a bit more extra of this nutty, tasty, flavorful powder just makes it so delicious. So I added extras and extras, mixing it all around to make sure every part of this Akonfem is dusted. And it went back into the oven for some good couple of minutes, about 10 to 15 extra more minutes, just to help it to dry up a bit, still with a bit of moisture, and it was good. So now let's check on our air fried yams. It is going so well. Pardon me, my lighting was just too much, so you can't even see how real this is. Pardon this error, but you see in the final bit how crunchy and how perfect it is. Proper fried yam, crunchy on the edges, soft in the middle. I don't know, you've got to try it. There's not much more I can say but for you to try this. If you are still with me, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share with your family and friends. They've got to see how we can still enjoy our fried yam and Akonfem in a healthier way without, feeling that we are losing out. So there is another way to enjoy our fried yams, a much healthier way. So share this video with them. Call them to come and join this family, because we are going to enjoy our Ghanaian foods, but in a much healthier way. So yes, with my Akonfem ready, I made a bit of coleslaw, some shito, Aftrad Village Kitchen shito, my meko was ready, and the yams too were ready. Hey, bosso giddy 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 giddy. I invite you to share with me in this street style Ghanaian delicacy. The only way I can invite you to eat with me is for you to cook, sit, and let's eat. Alright, so thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you've been watching for a while and you haven't hit that subscription button, please hit the subscription button and let's cook some delicious Ghanaian meals together. See how crunchy this yam looks. If I told you that it was fried in the air fryer, you wouldn't believe it if you had not seen it for yourself. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, click on that notification button, and see you next time in my next video. Alright, dropping every Sunday evening. So see you and have a wonderful time. Whatever your situation is, don't forget to make the best out of it and have a wonderful time whilst you are at it. Bye bye.